That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Well, sucks to be her. But she's the perfect cover. Mutiny might get a new member, but look how united this roster is now. It's a for us.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Here she comes, battling for SmackDown's honor against Naomi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Jessica Jones.
This woman is here to do what needs to be done. With Naomi's guilt almost a certainty in many eyes, tonight's about proving what many of us already suspect.
It's a tough situation, Corey. Innocent until proven guilty, sure, but you can't ignore the strain this has put on everyone. It's split the locker room and taken a toll.
Naomi faces an opponent and judgment right now.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
Buckle up. Here we go.
You definitely need a restraint, Saxton. Naomi's actions have caused some deep divisions on the SmackDown roster, but there's nothing like a common adversary to bring people together. It might not be pretty, but it's effective.
I don't know, relying on vigilante justice to rebuild unity? Is that really who we are?
Naomi's opponent hopes so as she tries to be judge, jury, and Naomi's executioner in this one. Drop kick to the knee.
Oh, hoping to compromise that knee joint completely.
Big boot to the gut and a clubbing forearm.
Wind him up. Boom. Knock him down. Ouch. Oh, hyperextending the knee. Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. Buffet strikes.
And another one. Incredible.
You have to fight with all you have to stay alive after that attack.
My God, what a striking display.
She's really building steam here.
Right now, she's uncovering all the fractures in her opponent's game.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason.
Gets driven into the corner. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Clothesline. She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
And one more for good measure.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that. Pretty incredible.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Arm wringer, finger snap. Some of the most wicked-looking offense you'll see. The damage caused there can't be underestimated. Mounted palm strikes. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. Throwing down punches and counters out. Went for the springboard and miss.
Oh, ow. Turn out the lights.
She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Man.
This match has to be close to an end.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
This is an all-out assault, and she is totally powerless right now.
Being pushed to her breaking point, potentially.
Oh, look at this fireman's carry takedown.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
Finally, Naomi's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Fighting back, she's still very much in this match. Sometimes you just got it. It looks like Liv Morgan isn't willing to sit this one out.
She's going to show Naomi how it feels to get attacked from behind.
Liv's in the ring.
She's made her target known. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Oh, come on. She really didn't need to get involved here.
Cover. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
She turns it around with the...
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
For the pin, and even get a count of one.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Just going all out with every blow.
She's coming too, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Quicker than Naomi there. Mounted palm strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
There it is. Reversal.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Quick thinking from Naomi. Ooh. Oh, my Lord.
Double underhook.
The armbar. This is the most
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose. Arm wringer applied.
Down for a European arm breaker.
Leading her into the corner now. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. Oh, she retaliates. Oh, she calls it the ring. Uh-oh, feel the glow.
There it is. It is. It's locked in.
This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has to think of something fat.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Bang! Crucial counter there. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
Just hot shot it to the outside. She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here. Quick thinking from Naomi. Strikes and kicks and punches. Pretty incredible.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam.
One of the most painful maneuvers in our industry. The torture rack is in.
This is not where she wants to be. She has to fight out of this.
Will she test?
And she gives up to the submission here.
Here is your winner, Jessica Jones.
A tough loss for Naomi tonight, and it certainly doesn't help her case with all the suspicion swirling her.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Well, except for Naomi. She officially joined Mutiny.
I guess she figured they were the only ones who didn't believe she did something wrong.
Losing Naomi stings, but we've got most of the roster back on high alert against mutiny. That's a win in my book.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of and their opponents, Jessica Jones and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Man. Merciless knee to the face.
And that attack was enough to shake up Lexus.
One after another.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Buffet of strikes. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
And into the corner he goes.
Double big back body drop.
The champions with the double team. Action, and it really paid off.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a...
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
He is still very much in this.
Oh, look at the kicks.
just teeing away. Made famous by The Miz. Arm extended, tags his teammate in. I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger. Wait a minute. Ooh. Counters. Takedown. And now punches right. Oh, a flurry of strikes. Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy. Point of a lariat. Oh, a spinning heel kick.
The champ just trying to embarrass the opposition.
A quick reversal from her. And that turns things around.
Mongolian chop.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
That's my kind of fire. Any ideas what parts of Mutiny you want to torch first?
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
Punk's a coward, but he's too smart to step into the ring with you.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
Hoping to be Kevin Owens' nightmare. It's Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I've heard Cody is frustrated with the way Mutiny has taken over NXT. That could be why he was so insistent on challenging Kevin Owens here tonight.
Well, that frustration can certainly fuel Cody out there, but it'll take more than frustration to handle KO.
The time has come. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens is upon us. Owens is here for a fight.
History has shown us KO is always unpredictable and always dangerous.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
As gritty and tough as they come, KO has to be one of the most hardened superstars anyone can face in this business.
And that is how he has spent nearly a decade as a top name in WWE.
There have been very few folks to main event a single WrestleMania, let alone two. But KO has done just that.
Yeah, KO's not the kind of superstar you'd picture as a multi-time WrestleMania main eventer, but he's made an entire career out of defying expectations.
We can expect to see a real clash of styles here with WWE's Cody Rhodes using technical prowess and precision to counter Mutiny's KO and his brute force brawling.
All those styles are representative of the battle we're seeing here, with WWE hoping that skilled and pure wrestling can turn back Mutiny's unfocused aggression.
Sounds like you've got the same rooting interest in this one as the rest of us, Corey.
Series of jabs to the jaw. Winding it up.
Ouch. Randy Orton? Why is he getting involved?
Orton's gonna take out Cody Rhodes.
Has Mutiny gained an apex predator?
Intercepting the interference.
Gotta give him credit for seeing this coming.
He saw this coming, he was ready.
Boom! Alabama slam.
Big clothesline.
Gosh. He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
Yeah, as Cody clearly came into this fight with something to prove. Just look at him now.
KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Continued offense courtesy of Cody Rhodes.
Super kick! Good night. Placed him in the corner here.
Mudhole stomping.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Cody Rhodes drops down, big right uppercut.
In full control.
Board buster. Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Hoisting their opponent all the way up.
Sit out powerbomb.
And Rhodes continuing his charge.
Cody unhinged as he just keeps going at Owens here. Rhodes connecting with a series of left-hand jabs, setting the table for this.
The bionic elbow. Kick to the gut and a nasty uppercut. Uh-oh. Is gonna look to press on the advantage.
Could be a chance for Owens to change the complexion of this match.
Goodness gracious. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Down to Owens and a double axe handle smash.
And it's scouted. Now can capitalize. Kick gets caught. Buster.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Stops the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee. That'll hyperextend your leg.
Alabama slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
He's able to slip away from that.
Side effect. Ooh.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Anticipated that. Gets taken down and wasn't expecting it.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Rhodes connecting with a series of left-hand jabs, setting the table for this.
The bionic elbow.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Boom! Big time driver.
Arms a hook, opponent trapped.
Get a powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Hurling their opponent into the front row.
And landing hard.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Front face lock applied, up and down with a gourd buster.
Kick to the gut by Rhodes, followed by the uppercut.
He's bracing for it.
Gourd buster!
The American Nightmare.
Boom! Alabama slam.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Put into the corner. What could be next? From the second rope.
Goodness, what a sunset flip.
Owens running into some trouble.
Owens just can't find any breathing room. And his body seems to be the preferred target.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
And that holds Cody back.
Owens finally creates some more offense for himself.
Now's a chance for Owens to get back in the match.
Cody Rhodes with a Cody counter.
Perfectly delivered, and Cody's gambles are paying off.
Put all your chips on the table and let it ride on Rhodes.
Here's Owens landing hard ringside. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Oh, right into our announce table.
Saxton, you stay here.
Look at this now, draping his opponent over the announce desk.
Owens intercepts it.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
No, this is too far.
Brainbuster!
Trying to end this by using the announce table in the worst way possible.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Cody looking to end things once and for all, has KO in his sights. And the American Nightmare crossroads. Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
Two. He kicked out at two.
Kevin Owens just powering out of that pinfall. This match is far from over.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away?
Trading counters here. You saw the original. How about the director's cut?
An impressive sequence from Cody.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cody delivers. Nice suplex.
Rhodes letting his opponent know who's in charge.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Going right back to the head area.
Now this is why you've always got to protect your neck. Vertebreaker!
It's not looking good for Owens. Owens is...
Oh, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory!
Counter! Winner, Cody Rhodes has done it.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes pulled off a huge victory against Kevin Owens.
A big win for Cody, but it's hard to celebrate after Randy Orton's defection. Mutiny just...
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a problem. I'm not even sure if the NWO will be enough to stop it.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course, but I don't see how a time machine can fight mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny, and not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go. If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair. Quick.
Right. And then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no money in the bank match. So no Punk rise, no pipe bomb promo, no mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
R-Truth is on a collision course with WWE Champion John Cena.
Look out!
What the hell is Cody Rhodes doing?
And this has turned into a brawl. Forget about any match. This is a street fight.
Kicks directly to the chest.
I don't know what these superstars are thinking.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good. That's a parking area, not a wrestling ring.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Ouch.
Kicks directly to the chest.
All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot.
Ooh.
Just respectfully hurling that sign. Whoa, stiff headbutt. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Ah, jeez.
Cars, ambulances, all manners of weaponry. We might be looking at the point of no return here.
Lands a kick to the gut.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Just mocking his opponent with that kendo stick now. Super kick!
Taking this fight onto that equipment pile.
A lot of that equipment looks like it'll hurt.
Ooh, great anticipation. And Truth capitalizes there.
Kicks directly to the chest.
Boom, what a punch. Oh. And another just non-stop aggression. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. Looks like they're taking this brawl upstairs as quickly as possible.
You've arrived at your floor. Enjoy immense pain. And Rhodes wants more from his opponent.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Neither one of them is thinking rationally right now. Cooler heads need to prevail. My goodness, hitting so hard that the bolt, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Turns that back on Truth. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way anybody could survive that.
I'm speechless. Can we get some medical personnel out here right now? And he's ready to throw out all decorum in this one. And he clearly knows that as long as he has the kendo stick, he has the power here.
Manages to reverse it. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Get off me. Damn.
Oh, God, right through the window. There's shattered glass.